What's up, guys? It's Video Game Greek. I'm back with my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Now this is going to be my game room tour. I've been waiting to do this for a long time. I just want to thank you guys for all the support, all the positive comments that you've left me over the last year. I love doing this. I'm not going to try to make any money off these videos. I love getting into the gaming world and talking to you guys and just sharing the passion and love for gaming. Now I'm going to show you guys where I do all my retro gaming. Pretty excited. Let's get started here. This is my game room. And this is my shrine. I just go in here sometimes and sit down, and I just can't believe I have all this stuff and I've gathered, and I've been so fortunate to gather all these great systems and games and kiosks and stuff like that. It's been a great little couple years of collecting for me. Let's get started with the Sega Dreamcast. Right here we have some boxes, the Regulation 7 box up there. Here's some of my favorite games. You can see Shenmue and Shenmue 2, Marvel vs. Capcom. You're going to see some random stuff along the way. As you can see, Pee Wee Herman's chilling there. There's my limited edition Dreamcast Direct Pearl Blue Dreamcast PAL Japanese and Sports Edition Dreamcast. And down here you can see like the Dream Eye box, and then the House of Dead gun, and then the Mad Catz gun, and then some Army Ants, some Battle Beasts, and some Ninja Turtles. Alright, there's a Halo guy. Double Dare home game. Had to have that. There's Alf chilling on top of my Dreamcast kiosk. I had to get this. I'm such a Dreamcast fan, and this is just such a beautiful kiosk. Just had to get it. It's just great. You can see Street Fighter Third Strikes in there. Great game. Here's my PS1 little mini kiosk. This actually had a bottom to it, but it was flimsy and didn't look that good, so it was just tabletop kiosk. I kind of converted it into. And there are some of my games down there. There is a PlayStation kiosk system, and it has a little bit of a different back. I'm gonna say this is pretty rare, but I don't think it's actually worth that much money. It's a rare system that I have or own. I don't really have any use for it, but it's pretty cool to have that. There's Teddy Ruxpin taking a nap. And then we have my Sega Saturn kiosk. Now this was such a chore to get this thing up stairs. It weighs probably, it feels like 400 pounds. Me and my buddy got it up though. It's just a miracle we got it up here. Some of my Zelda stuff, VHS there, some of the classic games, and then on the other side just some of my Mario games for the Nintendo system. Up there we have the Virtual Boy, which is underrated. I love it. I love playing. It's so much fun to go back and play all the fun games for that system. I'm not going to bore you with a lot of my games that I have, because I'm going to be doing a lot of collection videos in the future. But as you can see, there's some of my better original Xbox games that are all fun to play. Some 360 games. My good ones are downstairs. Like I said, there are some of my PS2 games and GameCube. I'll get a little closer. You can see some of the fun ones I like to play on top there. Some of my horse racing games, my Nintendo 64 games, which you can't really see. Alright, some of my boxes. And then, I don't know why I have Legend of Mana out, but I wanted to have a TV that I could hook up all my systems to, so I had like one of those converter things where you can just plug them all in, and I had 2 of them to fit all those systems on, so I can play any of those retro old school systems. You can see Contra's playing there, and so we got my Halo games, my Halo Xbox, Sega CD and Sega Saturn games down here. I don't have too many of those. Oops, it's kind of blurry. That's better. And then this is a really cool twin joystick that I have for my Dreamcast to play all the fighters and all the arcade games that were so great for that system. I haven't really seen any of those come up on eBay since I got mine. I don't know if how rare they are, or if it's just like a Japanese import or whatever. Technodrome, Party Wagon, love the Ninja Turtles, Space Jam Jordan there. Oh, that's a pretty cool Neo Geo. I got my Neo Geo pocket box there with Rockman, and then let me see. This is a sealed Neo Geo pocket. So I haven't seen this come up on eBay yet. I'm trying to figure out the price of it, if I want to sell it or not. And there's the Neo Geo. Now that I'm gonna do in-depth review and on that system. I absolutely love the Neo Geo pocket. And here's my Dreamcast games. I am 20 away from a full US complete collection, and there's my rarest one. That's the limited edition that was only in Hollywood Video, and it's just yeah, it's a hard one to find, and it's Sonic Adventure before they did all the fixes for the Japanese game. Some of my Nintendo games, my more rare ones over here with the cases. And then there are Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers 2 and DuckTales 2, two of the best games on that system, in my opinion. World Championship, Reproduction Kart, G.I. Joe, Atlantis Factory is my favorite kind of action game on there. Love it. Some of my SNES games are downstairs. There's some cool handheld systems, my CDX, PSP. There's some of my boxed Game Boy Advance and Game Boy games. There's the Neo Geo Nomad over there. Some of my magazines. Here's like a clear Game Boy. Sorry for the lighting again. Game Gears. And then here is my kind of like toy shrine. As you can see, Castle Grayskull. And then my G.I. Joes kind of over here. Random stuff. You have Full House back there, Uncle Jesse and Aunt Becky with some G.I. Joe vehicles, and then thrown in with Blossom, boxed set of the three of the Joey and Blossom and 6 over there. You got the Cobra Rattler, this Sky Striker. Some Joes down there with Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell. You gotta love her. Here's some of my Joe's box from the new movie. In the back I have some Star Wars things, and then some Matchbox cars. Thundercats guys chilling there. We got some systems down here. You got the Mountain Dew Xbox and the Crystal Xbox. Another Dreamcast, PS1, Nintendo. Sega with the converter on top. Sega Saturn. And then right here you got my Tailspin Loose figures with one of the Sea Ducks, and then Louie. There's a Sea Duck box, the handheld Tiger game, and then the Tri-Wing that's still sealed. I want to open it up so bad because I don't have a Tri-Wing, open Tri-Wing plane. There's a Vinylmation Tailspin. And then here are all my complete boxed, unpunched Tailspin collection. And I know it doesn't have anything to do with gaming, but it has to do with a little nostalgia, so I love that. Tailspin, I don't know if I zoomed into these guys, I mean, obviously He-Man and Skeletor, Battle Cat, and all that good stuff. And then I actually like collecting VHSs, because there's some really cool old VHSs out there. Some of the He-Man stuff right there. You got the Jetsons, Turtles, and then in the back here you can see like Earthworm Jim, and then like Mario Brothers, Voltron, all that good stuff. So it's fun to actually get some of those games. And I think last year we got my Handy Boy, pretty cool little add-on to the Game Boy. Speakers, I guess it was promoting it. It turns your Game Boy into an arcade, so it has a joystick and stuff like that. Magnifying glass lights. It's pretty cool. Here we have my Final Fantasy collection with Mario holding my Zelda 3DS, and then some of my handheld games, my 3DS, DS games, and then some of my, this is really random, some of my Wii games, PS3 games, and again all my current gen stuff's downstairs, so those are just a handful of games. And then some of my Sega Genesis games, and I'm gonna have to do a complete collection of my Genesis because a lot has got mixed with those. But anyway, they got Hulk guarding the door. But anyway, guys, this is my game room. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks again for watching Video Game Greek. Take care.